Notice he's dropping fiery consumption right along the wall, and the meteor placement's going to be directly in the center of it. Alright, this is the first Inferno drop. Radius is quite large. When the meteor hits the ground, it's going to do blast damage in that area. Then the Inferno that is spawned immediately and attackable. It need to be misdirected by the hunter, which I'm circling down here, to a tank, which will be somewhere down here. The next thing is that the Inferno has a 15-yard damage pulse, so that's why we tank him down here. Also, it spawns tiny adds called Living Embers. They will need to be tanked within the raid group, and the way we get them there quickly is we have a Holy Paladin run Righteous Fury. Alright, this is the first meteor that's dropped that the raid has to move from, and it's where I just circled. And the reason is because of that blast. We can't have the raid being hit by that blast. Also, the fire will be kind of an issue there. So the entire raid group is going to move to the opposite side of Halion. You're going to move through Halion. You're not going to move by his tail or his head. You're going to move through him. You don't want to get cleaved or tail swiped or breathed. You're going to then tank the adds on the other side, which will go straight to the raid group because of the Righteous Fury on the Holy Paladin, as stated before. Here you'll see they're finishing off adds before entering Shadow Phase. So DPS is stopped on Halion and has been redirected towards the Infernos. Alright, in Shadow Phase there's two main differences. We have 4 cutters, 2 you can't see right now, which are on the north and south of the screen, and the 2 on the sides, which I've circled. They are going to form an X when they activate, which in this video, the first time they activate is around here. So they're gonna form an X, something like that. And the raid group is obviously at 45-degree angles to the 2 cutters on their side. And the reason you do that is so that you don't get hit by the cutters. Obviously, you have to be at 45-degree angles because that's the best way to keep yourself right in the middle of the cutter beams. Now, essentially what we're going to do with our raid group is you don't really have to worry about the movement so much. The tank will move Halion himself as long as you keep yourself on this hind leg here and move when that hind leg moves and not lag behind. You will always be in a good position because the tank's going to always keep him at a 45-degree angle to the 2 cutters that's on his side, which will, if you stay on the hind leg, keep you at a 45-degree angle, which essentially will keep you from getting hit. Next thing is that the soul consumption will need to be dropped on the wall just like anywhere else. They are going to appear in the fire phase. That's another change in Heroic Halion. And the big deal is that they stack a slowing debuff on you. If you can't get out of it via blink, cloak, sprint, something of the nature, you're going to need a Hand of Freedom. So if you just call for that from the Holy Paladin that we'll have in here, you'll get it, and you need to get back to the raid group immediately.